Yes, I am. It's been a while, and my audience has grown, so let's start with a little refresher for the newcomers. Majora is a 3-hour-long opera written for real-life stage performance by a body of about 200 musicians, singers, actors, and dancers. It is by no means a small endeavor, nor does it have any guarantees of materializing beyond a very large book. A staging reference tome, containing the entire 500-page score, character costumes, set designs, libretto, and all relevant lore. Basically a hardcover A3-size Majora Bible containing all the information required to stage the work. There is absolutely no need to know anything about Majora's Mask or the Zelda series to enjoy the opera, as Link is completely absent from the story. Everything is self-contained, and the protagonist is Kafe. If you want to know more about that, I recommend watching Q&As 0 and 1, and every other after that if you still have questions. They are likely to have been answered already. Otherwise, feel free to ask in the comments. The revisions may have made some of the Q&As outdated, but most are still correct. I use themes from almost all of the game's soundtrack, a lot of which develop organically into original music of my own, because you can't really make a cohesive neo-romantic French-style opera out of 45-second loops. Q&A number 11 has examples on how that works. I used to make predictions, but I've realized it's pointless because other aspects of life have and will get in the way. I'll just quote Grant Kirkhope and say, "It's done when it's done." What I can tell you is that the very last demo is coming out this fall, and the costume designs are not expected to be completed before summer of 2021. They are likely to be the last thing to address before the final layout of the staging reference tome. Until then, it's likely that all I'll have for you regarding Majora are live streams of my work revising this enormous score. Yes, and now it's not a good idea. I can't go into much detail, but the main reason I can't guarantee anything beyond the complete work on paper is because there needs to be, first, IP permission from Nintendo to stage the work, and second, funding after the fact, not before. All I can tell you is that we have more than one idea on how to go about these things, but it's obvious that a pitch would be necessary, which is why the demos exist. Also, considering it's a passion project, I will only move on to the pitch phase once the entire staging reference tome is complete, as proof of quality alongside the demos. Over the years, I've had reputable advice assure me that this would be the best way to go about it, but honestly, this is a very personal project to me, so even without that advice, I would never recover from getting a no if I didn't pitch the complete work at its best. If I still get a no after all that, I'll live. It'll stay just a big book in a drawer in my room. Not only is it up to date, it has just gotten a little makeover of its own right here. This project has never been dead. Things slow down because I am involved in other projects at the same time. Right now, a lot of work is going towards The Constable, a musical production in Portugal that I'm part of, and Project S, a yet undisclosed soundtrack. Majora will continue as per usual until the entire score is written down, revised, and printed. The only thing that can stop that is if I die.